I'm Chad Frederick. I am Corey LaJoy's hauler driver for the number 7 Cup Series car. I'm from Mooresville, North Carolina. I've been doing this since 2018. First part-time as a backup driver, and in 2021 I became the full-time hauler driver for Corey. This is a very, very hard job. Let me tell you, we are the guys who get everything done for the Cup Series. Truck drivers do everything from getting the equipment there, unloading, helping in the garage, helping on pit road. The truck drivers don't get a minute's rest all weekend. I hand the second can over the wall to the actual gas man, and then when that's empty, I have to run to Sunoco, get all the cans refilled. I also help do tires during the pit stop. After we get them back over the wall, I'm the one guy that's scraping the rubber off the tires and taking tread depths and all that. So I have a busy race day, and then after the race, within an hour, we have everything back and the truck is loaded and we're ready to pull out. So
how did you get into this?
I just moved down here looking to get into the sport. I started volunteering on a truck team, and after a couple months they hired me. I was there until 21. Aspire needed help because their truck driver was hurt, and they asked me to fill in and pretty much hired me on the spot. Been here ever since, and they treat me good. They made this truck my own. I'm the boss. I set my own rules, my own hours.
How many race days a year are there?
There are 38 race weekends a year.
So you're on the go most of the year?
Most of the year. The beginning of part of the year is a little rough because we're in Daytona almost a full week. And then right away we go out to the West Coast, where we're out there 3 weeks straight and have another truck, a shuttle truck, bring us new race cars, and we stay out there. So we are gone a lot. And then once the season gets going, we go back and forth to the shop every week. We don't ever stay over because we got to switch out cars, unload all the equipment and go through it, clean it, refill all the chemicals and parts and rags and everything, go through the trailer, restock and head out again. And we normally leave on Thursday afternoon and get back Monday morning every week.
And working with things like this, right? I'm sure it's not always the same old every day.
No.
Right? Every day is different.
The only thing that's consistent is inconsistency. You got to be able to make decisions on the fly and keep your head on a swivel, just to make sure everything is good and be ready, because we have to have everything done and set up and ready for the pit crew, because when we're at the track we only have a certain amount of time that we have to go through inspection or get ready for practice. So everything has to be set up and ready to go, and that's our job. This year I have a good co-driver, Anthony. He's amazing. He's made my life a whole lot easier. I can count on him. I don't got to babysit. It's wonderful.
The stats of your truck.
Well, our truck, we had made a little bit different from the regular Garner trucks. That it's a little bit longer because we have a generator on the front of the trailer, and we need that extra clearance for that. And plus, when we park at the track, a lot of times we go in over the track and it's 20-30 degree banking and making turns and all, so that trailer's really leaning in and you can't have it hitting the back of the cab. We have some subtle differences, but I'd say 90% of the truck is the same as what Garner has. We have the DD15, the 12-speed automatic, just like most of your guys' trucks. We did a couple upgrades on ours since we had it. We put the chrome fenders on the back tires and CV antennas. And our trailers, we need the second auxiliary cord, so we had to wire that all in. We put fire engine horns on it because every week there's a parade and all the kids want you to blow their horn for them. So we did fire engine horns just to be a little different from everyone else.
And then what about the trailer? What makes a race trailer a race trailer?
It is nothing like a freight trailer. It is heavy. I roll 76,000 pounds every time. The whole bottom is filled with toolboxes, generators, coolers, everything. It's loaded right up to the back door solid. And then upstairs we have the car, and we have body part cart that has every single body part on it, front bumpers, everything, to rebuild a car in case he wrecks in practice. Or
So they're basically 2 cars in here.
yes, one assembled, one unassembled. And then all the shocks, springs, and everything like that. We have enough to rebuild a whole car on here in all the cabinets and all. So it's a heavy truck with the split axle. It don't turn for a dime. When we get into these tracks, we have to park a foot away from each other usually. It's very tight, and you just learn how to maneuver them and take your time. And it is very tricky getting them lined up when we park at the track.
Any advice for someone who's interested in following in your footsteps?
Go put the time in, start at the bottom, and work your way up. That's all it takes. If you have good work ethic and a little bit of common sense, you could be doing this no problem. There's always teams looking for drivers, and as long as you're ready to work your butt off, you're gonna be good.
And see a lot of the country too, right?
Oh yeah, you're at the track usually Saturday nights. You go out with the team, baseball games. We've done it all. Go-kart racing, because like Saturday after practice, usually done early in the afternoon and don't have to be back until about 11, 12 o'clock the next day. So you got a good little chance to get rest and go do some fun stuff with the team. Usually when we get back, we unload. We have Monday off, but it affects the shop because the shop needs to turn the cars around every week. But their flow of tearing down and rebuilding for the upcoming weeks, when we have rain delays or getting back late, that affects the shop. So they count on us to have our stuff together.
Thank you.